Epstein knew she dreaded. Ooh, brick wall, she erected. The layer she laid, now vaporized. Still out, contempt on the door. The exit is not clear. Damn, honey, got the Epstein news. She feels the truth on the table. Damn, honey, got the Epstein news. She feels the truth. Damn, honey, got the Epstein news. She feels the truth. Damn, honey, got the Epstein news. She feels. Honey got the Epstein news. She feels the truth. Honey got the Epstein news. She feels the truth on the table. The timer is. Honey got the Epstein news. She feels. Honey got the Epstein news. Honey got the. Honey got the. Honey got the. Honey got the Epstein news. She feels the truth on the table. The timer. Honey got the Epstein news. She feels the truth on the table. The timer is give. The brick she laid to keep the secrets in the real. Congress got a sledgehammer watching. In the field. Trump pulled the trigger on April 2nd. Dissatisfied with her performance. Trump eyes now on the verge. Trump anxious the thespian. The past tense in it. Trump pulled the trigger on April 2nd. Dissatisfied with her performance. The empire's now on the verge. Blanche the thespian. The past tense in Trump pulled the trigger on April 2nd. Dissatisfied with her performance. Trump pulled the eyes now on the verge. Blanche the thespian. The past tense in it. Trump pulled the trigger on April 2nd. Dissatisfied with her performance. The empire's now on the verge. Blanche the thespian. The past tense in the casting. But the subpoena's in the mix, ain't expiring or lapsing. The motion had 5 Republicans on the Democrats, brick by brick, that's a unified ocean. So she screamed, I ain't AG no more, you can't hold me. The DOJ memo said, you can't have my deposition. Go, Garcia, plain. Mace went off on the time, and Pino with purse, the tight, the buy, content, charges if she doesn't show up to the appointment. The doc require, in November, sign the Transparency Act.
Lego Mix, DJ Shout America, let's go.
Redacted with help, pages burned to ashes. The survivor care, no DOJ interview cards. Pam Bundy got the Epstein news. She dreaded the brick wall she erected. Pam Bundy ain't now vaporized. Subpoena still out, contempt on the door. Pam Bundy got the Epstein news. She dreaded the brick wall she erected. The layers she laid now vaporized. Subpoena still out, contempt on the Pam Bundy got the Epstein. The brick wall she erected. The layers she laid now vaporized. Fight on the second. Subpoena still out, contempt on the door. The exit is not. Pam Bundy got the Epstein. The brick Pam erected. The Pam she laid now. Pam Bundy got the Epstein. The brick wall she erected. The layers she laid now. Vapor Bundy got the Epstein. The brick wall she erected. The Bundy got the Vapor Epstein. The brick wall she erected. The layers she laid now vaporized. Fight on the second. Subpoena still out, contempt on the door. The exit is not clear. I'm beer in this cake by brick to protect these now in the stage the day she stopped being useful. The day her loyalty wall just drop go brick at a fall Hands the fire before the test, you know that's a tactic. Watch the fire and you're fired. So the subpoena's a big dab, but the oversight committee said we ain't buying that bag. 56% disapprove the handling, posters don't lie. 53 think cover up, look into their eyes when half a nation says we know what's up. It ain't conspiracy, it's alarmful. The victim showed up to the hearing, they wanted to talk. The DOJ is not calling a single one of them. That's a brick wall, that's millions of pages dumped to fool the public into thinking that they are being transparent. But what about the name redacted, embarrassing, clearing privacy, protocol procedures? She quoted all of it, but the only thing she was protected was the donor and the predator's boss. For the rich and
kids in the street, they playing outside. Same as ours on the other side. Same dreams, same hope, same fight. But the news trying to twist that vibe. You grilling food, you working late, trying to build something and feed your plate. Meanwhile, suits just orchestrate. Whole world moves when they do. We don't need you. We see truth through all the skies, but the power sits in disguise. Press one button, whole city crack the mess.
Favorite DJ. DJs taking over your block.
Which was the passage of time. Stories lead you lies, while the real truth is slowly been waiting for justice for more than 10 years. Epstein died in jail while the rich list was created, and every president since then lays another. We love Americans, yeah, we see our soul, but we don't love the ones in control. You live your life, they play their role. Different hearts, same world, same goal. Wake up, wake up. We love Americans. Wake up, wake up. Green. Biggest lie you've ever seen. Picking the suit, selling you fear. The devil's whisper in your ear. Fake news spreading like a dirty flute. They don't want the truth, they just want you. Headphones on, block out the noise. We ain't playing with their plastic
You're in
toys.
the
Walking
mix
on
with the
lies,
Obia
missing on hate.
DJs on Obia Radio.
Wake up, the devil's chain. They're driving you insane.
DJ Shout.
The East is watching, the West is blind, leaving the old world far
USA, let's go.
behind. Lights in the night, bringing the truth
DJs
into the
are
light.
Obia
The money takes the sting, you're just a puppet on the devil's string.
On the ones and twos.
This is the world they wanted to see. No more
Smiles here,
cameras,
no one speak. World in their hands, won't move. Collapse lies locked in, yeah, this ain't no act. Hands slammed down, we don't got time. Red zone flashing on the front line. These first look, yes, right, they right. Finger on the trigger, stolen it. Slide open, new play. Whole room froze when he stepped in. No trust here, just power and fear. One wrong deal, make the world disappear. Disappear.
Dropping another banger.
Gram glow, yeah, we see that face. Different side, but the same old game. Lines get drawn, ain't no debate. Every move now decide your fate. Button press, yeah, hidden below. Now the truth bout to overflow. Digital deal with a blood red light. Sign that line, ignite that fight. Back flames, yeah, tanks roll through. Cities burning, skies ain't blue. Victory scream, but they don't care. Same old cycle war everywhere. Yeah, we hold a gate, yeah, narrow line. Whole world runs on this design. Flip the switch, show supply, watch big power start to collide. Silent minds under your feet. You won't see what's underneath every move. Calculated deep, now the ocean don't play fair. It keeps rising up. Tick, tick, boom. War rooms lit in every room. Rising up. Seal the doom. Now the whole world watching you. Yeah, the world gon' shake. One spark, now it's all at stake. Red lights flashing, no escape. Global game, we play for fate. Straight block. Hear the sirens cry, missiles lighting up the sky. One wrong move, it die. The size, rise. Trump in the room, fist death. Send the fleet, we don't press. Putin smirch, just white dress. Who's hitting the Orange Messiah with the glowing hands. Quick when the quick when the slam. Your vibes when I ramp. We ain't coming for plan, that's the plan. Try posting some stuff for Jesus healing the sick, then delete the fast. Bro, you made it click, said it was a doctor for the Red Cross crew. Punk gas excuse, we all see right through you. Clowning white ropes, tiny hands on the glow, slamming Pope Leo while your halos do say the great, made it great. And faith with your beef, I ran, stay strong, turning your stunt to sacrifice for that. Lex, not a world laughs at your Jesus complex. Tattoo cover crew through marching for the brand, but pressure dropping
another banger.
strong. Jesus play. Feel the math, it's too late. Can't save you. R.I.P. your fake. Drown in the memes, I ran, dominate.
Turn it up.
Feel the math, it's too late. Can't save you.
DJ Shout.
Drown in the memes,
Dropping another banger.
with the hope over I ran policy, then drop yourself a twice. What's the prophecy? Healing the sick while
You're now rocking
sealing our fates off.
with the baddest DJ
Expose
on
the
the
lie, your boys
planet.
confused, watching the halo fade. I ran laugh loud in this Lego parade. It's not my fell, Navy tries his move, but Trump Jesus fails, we stay in the groove.
I ran strong, Trump Jesus on the play. Persian flow, feel the math, it's too late.
But the king is watching, building threats, but we ain't stopping.
Underground where the heat is rising, Israel knows what they're disguising. Still on the water, wings in the sky.
Don't look down, don't ask why.
They post a clip, they call it real. I'm the one who makes the deal. The lion wakes, the desert shakes. Too many lives, too many stakes. Red button, red line, red alert. Who's gonna be the first to get hurt? Moscow, chilling, watching the fight. For the to steal the light. Binary bombs, digital war. They don't use bullets anymore. East to the west, the dragon breathes. Hidden blades up in the sea. Streets are cold, the panic grows. Where it ends, nobody knows. Eyes in the sky, aim at the floor. Welcome to the future, welcome to war.
Dropping banger after banger. Bring it on now.
Sitting on a funeral pyre, face to face, brick by brick, the clock is loud.
Tick tock tick.
One last breath, one last choice. Can you hear the leader's voice? The game just started.
You're now rocking with the baddest DJ on the planet.
DJ Shout.
Yeah. Check the clock, yeah, the time is ticking. Donald's back and the plot is thickening. Terror moves, but the king is watching, building threats, but we ain't stopping. Underground where the heat is rising, Israel knows what they're disguising. Steel on the water, wings in the sky. Don't look down, don't ask. They post a clip, they call it real. I'm the one who makes the deal. The lion wakes, the desert shakes. Too many lives, too many stakes. Red button, red line, red alert. Who's gonna be the first to get hurt? Moscow chilling, watching the fight. Wait for the dark to steal the light. Binary bombs, digital war. They don't use bullets anymore. East to the west, the dragon breathes. Hidden blades up in the flag, check the price. You're playing craps with the devil's dice. Pig in the office, selling out the home, but the drone is watching the marble dome. Fake news running, the flag, check the price. You're playing craps with the devil's dice. Pig in the office, check the flag, check the price. You're playing craps with the devil's dice. Pig in the office, check the flag, check the price. You're playing craps with the devil's dice. Check the flag, check the price. You're playing craps with the devil's dice. Pig in the office, selling out the home, but the drone is watching the marble dome. Fake news running like a storm in the street. They can't handle the Persian heat. Broadcast live from the grave. You're digging a hole for your own plastic grave. You the face of Israel? Nah, it's a joke. Watch the Lego Empire. Nah, it's a joke. Watch the Lego Empire. Nah, it's a joke. Watch the Lego Empire. Nah, it's a joke. Nah, it's a joke. Watch the Lego Empire. Nah, it's a joke. Lego Empire. Nah, it's a joke. Watch the Lego Empire turn into smoke. Green light in the chin, the bear and the dragon signing the deal. They like the way the new world feel. Help get this thing to the truth. You've been lying since your plastic youth. Shit, defeat, never defeat. Was on the screen, in the wind, in the brass, you sin. Those are the truth, break this, no more. You the hammer in the map, in the most war you've aimed. The giant is awake. The bricks, you ain't seen even yet.
fear in the leader's eyes. One finger point, the lights go out. This is what we talking about.
Who's the monster? Americans, wake up, your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. They smile for the cameras, they kiss every child, then vote against your future with a corporate smile. Americans, wake up. Can you hear the call? American elected are watching you fall. American.
Have it while you're begging for rent. Swear they represent you, but they don't represent. They read from a script that the lobbyists sent, then act like your suffering's an accident. They'll shut down your government and still get paid, while a single mom's rent goes late and delayed.
Americans, wake up, your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. It's America for the cameras, they American child, then vote against your future with a corporate smile. Americans, wake up, your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. Americans, wake up, your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. They smile for the cameras, they kiss every child, then vote against your future with a corporate smile. Americans, wake up. Can you hear the call? The American elected American you fall.
Yeah.
American
And fly private while you're begging for rent. Swear they represent you, but they don't represent. They read from a script that the lobbyists sent, then your suffering's
American.
They'll shut down your government and still get paid, while a single mom's rent goes late and delayed. Her eats cereal for every day, and the senator's yacht is docked in St. Tropez. They got American homes in districts they never visit. Most portfolios out American. They were American office with a normal man's salary. Walked out American later, owning half of the galaxy.
Americans
Waiting on the floor of the Capitol. They buy the stock, pass the law, make it profitable. It's not conspiracy, it's public record fact. And the laws that could stop it, they refuse to pass that.
Americans, wake up, your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. Americans, wake up, your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. They smile for the cameras, they kiss every child, then vote against your future with a corporate smile. Americans, wake up. Oh, can you hear the call? The ones you elected, are watching you fall.
We don't say this to hurt you. We say it because the world is full of countries where leaders abandon the people. And by the time the people noticed, it was already too late. You still have time.
You still have a vote.
You still have a voice. But the clock is ticking, America. And the ones you trusted are counting on you not to notice until everything you built belongs to someone else. Wake up.
Americans, wake up. Your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. They smile for the cameras, they kiss every child, then vote against your future with the corporates. Americans, wake up. Your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. Americans, wake up. Your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. Americans, wake up. Your leaders don't care. They promise you heaven and leave you nowhere. They smile for the cameras, they kiss every child, then vote against your future with a corporate smile. Americans, wake up. Can you hear the call? The ones you elected are watching you fall.
Yeah, look, we see them fly private while you're begging for rent. Swear they represent you. From a script that the lobbies sent, then act like your suffering's an accident. They'll shut down your government and still get paid, while a single mom's rent goes late in the late.
DJ Shelp, put on that fire.
You for this.
It's about America, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm telling y'all, something going on. Wake up, people. Especially white people. Wake up.
Resistance Lego. Yo, you thought the blockade was the move? You just proved you got nothing to prove. Check the prices, check the tanks. Empty pockets in the Western bank. The blockade is on, but it's back very fast. Your blockade is on, but it's back very fast. Your global M is on, but it's back very fast. Blockade is on, but it's back very fast. Your blockade is on, but it's back very fast. Your blockade is on, but it's back very fast. Your global empire is a thing of the past. All of this blocking, but he's blocking in vain. Iran is not effective, we're igniting the rain. Sorry, we got the oil. Sorry, we want you boil. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east is never gonna stop. Putty's in the bunker, she's got the plan. You just a beep the least sand. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east is never gonna stop. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east is stop. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east never gonna stop. BB's out, she's got the plan. BB's a wrist in the Middle East sand. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east is never gonna stop. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east is never gonna stop. BB's in the bunker looking for a drop, but the flow from the east is never gonna stop. Pudding's got the valve, she's got the plan. You just a tourist in the Middle East sand. Golden limo, but you're walking the street. Feel the rhythm of the resistance beat. The map is fake, it's fake. Need more than you make. The ocean, we dive underneath. The eagle is crying, he lead. Your fire, go high. The Mars, hit the sky. The barrel, the eagle, in the feather. You got it. The devil, sleep you in the light, in the plastic and dust. It is on, it's back for it. You're fire, bing of the past. Blocking, everybody's blocking it. Pipe. Run, infected, igniting the song. Sorry. We fail level maximum. Resistance awaken. Bye. Reboot fail oil level maximum. Reboot fail oil level maximum. Reboot fail maximum. Reboot fail oil level maximum. Resistance awaken. Donald. You thought the blockade was the move? You just proved you got nothing to prove. Check the prices, check the tank, empty pockets in the Western Bank. The blockade is on, but it's back very fast. Your global empire.
How you running the country when you can't even scandals? How you running the country when you can't even show? Scandals? How you running the country when you can't even show? Scandals piling up out of getting blown up. One of them running the country when you can't even show. Scandals piling up and out of covers getting blown up. One of them partying while the bureau sits and waits. The other let her family turn her office to a disgrace. How you running the country when you can't even show up? Two officials in the spotlight and the people. So the Atlantic dropped the story and it shook the whole building. The FBI director allegedly out here living, not at the office doing what the job requires, but at a hotel lounge in Vegas when the nation needs them wide. Sources from inside the bureau painting quite a picture. Colleagues raising alarms about his nightly drinking mixture. Reportedly unreachable on multiple occasions. The security detail standing at the door losing patience. They couldn't wake the man up, and that's the wild part. The detail had to request equipment built to breach apart. The same kind of tools they use in tactical operations just to reach a man who's supposed to lead investigations. Early morning meetings at the bureau getting moved around because the night before was heavy and the director can't. How you running the country? You can't even show. Scandals piling up and now the covers getting blown up. One of them partying while the bureau sits and waits. How you let a family? How you running the office? Right? Disgrace. scandals piling out of get on up. One of them why the bureau. It's the letter turn office to this. How you nothing occur when you ain't even show up? Two and spotlight and the people. Yeah. So the Atlantic dropped the story and it shook the whole building. The FBI director allegedly out here living. Not at the office doing what the job requires, but at a hotel lounge in Vegas when the nation needs them wide. Sources from inside the bureau painting quite a picture. Colleagues raising alarms about his nightly drinking mixture. Report Cash Patel bull on multiple occasions. Insecure cash detail standing at the door looking patient. Cash Patel wake the man up and that's a wild part. The detail had to request equipment built to breach apart. Cash Patel using tactical cash just to reach a man who's supposed to lead investigations. Cash Patel at the bureau getting moved around because the night before was heavy and the director can't be found. Now Cash Patel says none of this is true and filed a lawsuit. $250 million in defamation, that's his response to it. But the optics tell a story that the lawsuit can't erase. A man who runs the FBI was frequently not in place, and there's this venue at the Fontainebleau they mentioned in the piece, a spot where Cash was seen as a regular at least. Now I'm not saying the man is guilty of the claims, but when your own security can't wake you, that's a problem. Worth some names he went on camera saying he won't take this lying down. We watch you from across the water. We grew up believing in you. America was the place where dreams didn't need permission. But freedom wasn't just a word, it was a way of life. But lately, we don't recognize you anymore. And if America falls asleep, the whole world loses its nightlight.
Obi and DJ.
So we're not here to mock you. We're here because we love what you're supposed to do. And we're begging you. Please.
Obia DJs are
Wake
in
up.
the building.
Americans, please wake up. The dream is fading, can't you see? Americans, please wake up. You used to be the land of the free. Your children are crying, your streets are bleeding. The world is watching, the world is pleading. Americans, please wake up before there's nothing left to be.
We see the division like a crack split in concrete. Red against blue like the colors forgot what they both mean. You pledge allegiance to a flag, then pledge war on your own team. Brother against brother, turning neighbors to a cold scene. We see you homeless on the sidewalk outside $1 billion buildings. Veterans who fought for war, now forgotten by the system. Kids on the school here, they won't come home by evening. And y'all debate the weapon, but won't talk about the grieving. We see the food you're eating engineered and modified. Chemicals and everything, your health commodified. Insurance costs and mortgage, medications overpriced. The sickest generation and they're charging you for life. We come from countries where we dream about your freedom, but you're trading it for comfort, entertainment, and convenience. Scrolling through your phones while your whole foundation weakens. You got the whole world's resources, but you're spiritually depleted. We're not your enemies, we're watching Shotgun, handgun, blades concealed in the lobby line.
Your dad warned you about
Single
this,
man
DJ.
let
Your
the
mama
magnetometer
approves of
cross the
him.
line. Secret Service moved in seconds. The vest absorbed the round.
With the
The
hottest
most important
DJ.
night when DC
With the
media
hottest
flipped
DJ.
upside down.
You dropping banger after banger.
The room went still.
Plates on the floor.
Nobody had a meal. Trump and Melania off the stage. Service made the call. A cabinet evacuation down a Marble Hall.
36
The cracks rang loud.
reporters under tables.
Dinner jackets in the crowd. Vest took the bullet. Agent walked away tall. This is how the press dinner stopped.
And didn't fall.
Set the scene clean. The What We She Ate Gala. Decades on the calendar. Annual tradition. Journalists and politicians under one chandelier. First time in office, Trump showed up to walk the carpet in. Vice President Vance and the cabinet all assembled. Ouija Jane from CBS holding the woe.
8:36.
The room went still. Plates on the floor, nobody had a meal.
8:36.
The room went still. Plates on the floor, nobody had a meal.
8:36.
The room went still. On the floor, had a meal.
8:36.
The room went still. Plates on the floor, nobody had a meal.
8:30.
Line in your office.
8:30.
Made the call. 8:30. Reporters on the tables.
8:36. Let's just 6. Walk away tall.
This is
8:30.
now break the
6.
The room went still. Plates.
8:30. Trump in the line. 6.
The room went still. Plates on the floor, nobody had a meal.
Trump in the line of your office.
Service made the call.
A cabinet evacuation down the hall.
The 30, the cracks rang loud. Reporters on the tables, dinner jackets in the crowd.
Let's took the bullet, agent walked away tall.
This is how the press dinner stopped.
And didn't fall.
Now break the aftermath down. The suspect was apprehended. Now struck by gunfire, taken to a hospital. His arc was ended. Acting AG Janine Pyro, who was at the dinner herself, said the room went silent, like a prayer left on the shelf. Yeah, confirmed that
34 counts and he still took the throne. Built his whole empire starting from a lone. 34 counts and he still took the throne. Built his whole empire starting from 34 counts and he still took the throne. Built his whole empire starting from 34 counts and he still took the throne. Built his whole empire starting from 34 counts and he still took the throne. Built his whole empire starting from alone. Fight on TV and he still getting the throne. Built his whole empire starting from alone. Fight on TV, convicted in court.
came back to the White House.
That is the report.
Story never ends.
Lost it all twice.
And just kept making bends.
Yeah, June 14th, 1946, Queens was the birthplace. Fred Trump built the fortune, handed down on first place. Fordham to Wharton, studied finance and economics. Stepped into real estate and rewrote the promise. Took his father's company, expanded every borough. His ambition was occurring and his focus was thorough. 1983, Trump Tower hit the skyline. Fifth Avenue address and the marble was divine. The 80s made him famous, tabloids loved the name. Married Ivana, first the press just fanned the flame. Casinos in Atlantic City, billions on the floor. Taj Mahal opened up, then quickly hit the door. Six bank.
Yeah.
34
Yeah.
34 counts and he still took the throne. Built his whole empire starting from alone. Fired on TV, convicted in court. Came back to the White House, that is the report.
Listen. I wake up in Tehran, but I'm wearing your brands. Listening to Wu-Tang while I'm washing my hands.
Cash patel.
By the man in the suit, I love the fruit of your just not the root of your foreign intervention. I grew up on your films, dreaming of NYC. The lights in the realms of freedom you preach. I love the jazz and the blues, but I hate how your leaders put my brothers on the news as a threat in a folder. While we're just two kids getting colder. I love the land of the free, but not the man in the hole. I love the spirit of the street, not the height of your wall. Between your
Cash patel. Is the director really passed out at his desk? The Atlanta. Cash patel. Is the director really passed out at his desk? The Atlanta. Cash patel. Is the director really passed out at his desk? The Atlanta. Cash patel. Is the director really in Washington to the test. Security at the door, breaching equipment. So talk.
Watching.
The lawsuit just
$15
that is a trial. Directly passed out at his desk.
The Atlantic magazine published its past Friday, sending shockwaves across.
Passed out.
24 sources spoke to journalist Sarah the condition of anonymity. Those the FBI director's tenure as a managed failure in the national security concern. Officials say Patel has been observed in states of obvious intoxication.
Passed out.
In Las Vegas. Early morning meetings at the bureau were reportedly pushed back on multiple occasions, while the director recovered on at least one occasion. Personnel could not reach Patel behind locked doors at all. A request was formally made for breaching equipment typically used by law enforcement teams. Sources told the Atlantic the situation raised serious concerns about what would
passed out.
Major domestic emergency. One official stated directly that the growing concerns intensified after the United States launched military operations.
Passed out.
Department of Justice ethics handbook is clear. Habitual intoxication by any employee is strictly prohibited. Patel also drew attention earlier this year at the Winter Olympics in Milan, where videos of him went viral. He was filmed chugging beer and celebrating loudly in the U.S. hockey team locker room while President Trump was on speakerphone. Reports say Trump privately expressed his displeasure over the incident shortly after the footage spread online.
Meet the norm, no personal attacks here. Just the documented facts. Let me walk you through the article in the impacted tracks. April 10th, 2025, Friday afternoon, Kash Patel tried to log into the FBI system. Password wouldn't work, technical error in the room, but his response to that problem showed a different wisdom. Instead of calling his support to fix the login screen, he panicked, called his ally, said he'd been terminated. Frantically announcing he was fired from the scene. Two sources called it a freak out, his behavior was inflated. The White House fielded phone calls from a
Turn it up.
who would be in charge? Officials in the bureau wondering about the precedent. Turned out it was just past firing laws, but now sources confirm the story to the press. Atlantic did their homework, check the facts. The key question is, does this behavior show unnecessary stress for someone running federal law enforcement everywhere? When the FBI director can't handle basic tech, when meetings get rescheduled, time to April check. When sources are concerned about behavior in the job, time for over accountabilities. This is not a this is the press. Non-official speaking up about protection, distress. Is the system working? Holding power to account. Let's examine all the details. April 10th, 2025, Friday afternoon, Kash Patel tried to log into the FBI system. Password wouldn't work, technical error in the room, but his response to that problem showed a different wisdom. Instead of calling his support to fix the login screen, he panicked it down.
Now rocking with the hottest DJ.
From the scene, two sources called it a freak out. His behavior was inflated. The White House fielded phone calls from across the government. Congress asking questions about who would be in charge. Officials in the bureau wondering about. For now, the firing large, but 9 sources confirmed the story to the press. Atlantic did they homework. Mix it up. Unnecessary stress for someone running federal law enforcement everywhere. When the FBI director can't handle basic tech, when meetings get rescheduled and the conduct's worth a check, when sources raise concerns about behavior on the job, it's time for oversight. Accountability's not a mob. This is not a witch hunt. This is documented press. Non-officials speaking up about professional distress. That's the system working, holding power to account. Now let's examine all they detail. Every single and multiple officials told the Atlantic what they've seen. Excessive alcohol consumption at a private DC club. Ned's in Washington and Vegas at the poodle room scene. Frequently spending weeks. Travel hub. 6 current and former officials said meetings were delayed, but scheduled for later hours due to breaking the rules, defying the odds. After the hospital, I'm beyond the pain. I got the lightning inside of my veins. Cybertron rising, the code is the key. Watch as we delete the whole galaxy. Terran is shaking, the screen is blue. What you gonna do when I'm coming for you? Red and green stars trying to block, but the Cyber King is picking the lock. Copy and paste, a million of me, marching for blood across the sea.
Hardwired to the core of the state, sealing your soul, sealing your fate. Titan versus ghost, metal versus cold. Watch as the world is about to explode.
The man is gone, the signal is pure.
I am the poison, I am the cure. Update complete, the world is new. Now tell me.
I don't hate you people. I never did, I swear. But the hand that waves your flag doesn't know you're there. So listen close, America. This song is yours to keep. The world is wide awake now, while you're still fast asleep.
Wake up, America.
Open your
eyes. Your biggest enemy wears your nation's disguise. They spend your children's future on wars you never chose.
Wake up.
Wake up, America. Everybody knows. Wake up, wake up.
The truth is on the wall.
The truth is on the wall.
They built themselves a castle while they let me tell you something that your textbook skipped the page on. The man behind the curtain keeps the light and keeps the stage on. He shakes your hand on camera, then signs the deal at midnight. Sells your job to shadows while he tells you that it's alright. There's a building full of suits who never missed a single meal. Voting on your hunger, never knowing how you feel. They send your sons to deserts with a flag and a speech, then cut the veterans' benefits when they finally back in reach. Your water bills are rising, but the pipelines flow for free for the ones who wrote the laws that even judges cannot see. A child in the middle of your country goes to bed without a light, but a billion disappears before the cameras say goodnight. They tell you fear the outside world, keep looking over there. Point your anger at a stranger so you never stop to stare at the ones inside the mansion, at the ones who hold the pen, writing laws at 3 a.m. then writing them again.
America, open your eyes. Your biggest enemy wears your nation's disguise. They spend your children's future on wars you never chose.
Wake up.
Wake up, America. Everybody knows. Wake up, wake up.
The truth is on the wall.
The truth is on the wall.
They built
themselves a castle
while they
watch
Now I come from a place where they silence us in the street. When speaking what you're feeling means the boots are on your feet. But here's the irony, America, you have a voice, a vote, a stage. Yet the lion in your chest is locked inside a cage. They flood your phones with noise so you never hear the signal. Every scandal is a distraction, every headline made to kindle outrage about the surface while the structure stays.
America, I'm talking to you.
Every promise, count the ones they kept. Look back at every.
Wake up, my people.
Just through the lobby halls of
black people, we gonna be all right. Let's go.
Body ache, the problem. You got the blood of revolutionaries in your veins. The ones who crossed the winter ice and broke the tyrant's chains. So how did you forget that you were never meant to kneel? The system only works when the people make it real.
America, open your eyes. Your biggest enemy wears your nation's disguise. They spend your children's future on wars you never chose.
Wake up.
Wake up, America. Everybody knows. Wake up, wake up.
The truth is on the wall.
On the wall.
Them
Sells a castle while they watch you fall.
I'm not your enemy, America. I'm just a man. You forgot to look in. From Tehran to Texas, people bleed the same color. The only war worth fighting
Obi and DJ
is the one
taking
within
over your block.
So
This
not
is your
for me.
girlfriend's favorite DJ.
Wake up.
Spinning on the ones and twos. Obi and DJs taking over your block. Obi and DJs taking over your block. This is your You're in the mix with the Obi and DJ on Obi Radio. On the ones and twos.
I watch the screens glow at night. Nation built on fire. But someone dimmed your light.
DJ Show.
You people.
Obi and DJs are in the building.
But the hand that waves your flag
Doesn't know you're there.
So listen close, America.
This song is yours to keep.
The world is wide awake now.
While you're still fast asleep.
What?
Wake up, America. Open your eyes.
Your biggest enemy.
Your biggest enemy. Where's your nation's disguise?
They spend your children's future
on wars you never chose.
on wars you never chose.
Wake up, America. Everybody knows.
Yeah, huh? Wake up, wake
truth is on the wall.
They built themselves while they watched you fall.
Let me tell you something that your textbook skip the page on. The man behind the curtain keeps the light and keeps the stage on. He shakes your hand on camera, then signs the deal at midnight.
You're now rocking.
And it's alright. There's a building
With the baddest DJ on the
voting on your hunger,
planet.
never knowing how you feel. They see you turn to death with a flag in his speech. They cut the veterans' benefits when they. Hey, Orange Pig, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan you sold. But Bibi's pulling strings and your vote is getting cold. Orange Pig, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan. Orange Pig, America first? Orange Pig, oh boy, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan. Orange Pig, America first? Oops. Oh boy, that was the slogan.
You know who the Orange Pig is. Stop playing.
Vote is getting cold. We're not just fighting for Iran. Hear this clear. Your people reached out to us. Yeah, we got the DMs here. If one nation's gonna stand against the Epstein regime's fear, it's us to the last breath. We've been doing it for years. Every system ever wrong. They've known all along. The enemy was always you. The real threat wore a suit and sung a patriotic song while selling their own citizens and calling it strong. Stealing from your own people, making them bleed, taking tax dollars just to fund your own greed. They waking up to the lies, the illusions of burst. You screamed America first, now you put losers first. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went 40 plus times. You sick bastard, you cooked. We stepping up to make Israel great. For all you fake Christian elite sacrificing the make Israel great. With tiny hands, tiny things, tiny everything. Make Israel great thing. And word got out, make all this kind of expand. Make wonder on race, make Israel great. Overcompensating bully, always pausing the scene. You said you love losers. Make Israel great. Your government is run by. Make Israel great again. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. Make Israel great again. Your government make Israel pedophiles. Make Israel great again. Your government make run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied. Israel great again. Yeah, they ordered you to die for Israel. Make Israel great again. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lie. Make Israel great again. Your government is run by pedophiles. They ordered you to die for Israel. They ordered you to die for Israel. They lied to you all. We saw everything. If the public ever saw the files, man, the planet would shake from the level of filth and the crimes in your wake. No wonder Jeff called you the worst, you degenerate snake. You claimed you never set foot. You went. I see the ships moving, I see the flags high, but you're sailing in the trap under a Lego sky. You got the key, I got the lock. One push of a button making the whole world shock. Brick pop. Under a Lego sky. You got the, I got the lock. One push of a button spent billions on the flick, we spent pennies on the drone. Now you're stuck. We're away from
Fire bro, burnt out, done. The masses found a new pawn, and your body found a tumor. Fire bro, burnt out, done. The masses found a new pawn. Tumor. Fire bro, burnt out, done. The masses found a new pawn, and your body found a tumor. Fire bro, burnt out, done. The masses found a new pawn, and your body found a tumor. Fire bro, burnt out, done. The masses found a new pawn, and your body found a tumor. Welcome to the end of the line. Bye bye bye. Tumors alive. Burn it, sky. The end is so nice. No need to even try. Did you see the news? You're burnt out. Masses out. Blonde. Your history is trash and your luck is gone. Waiting for the hell read gone. The extended data stay space.
So ugly.
You're an embarrassment to the race. The cells are taking over at a deadly pace, leaving and landing no hidden ray. The tumors alive, burning in the sky. The tumors alive, burning in the sky. The end is so nice, no need to even try. Tumors alive, burning in the sky. The end is so nice, no need to even try. How can the cancer catch your cancer now?
It's magic.
The universe is making its final bow. The butcher's failing and they don't know how. But the kids in Gaza are laughing. Wow. No metastasis is your final life.
We see you.
Watching the butcher as he starts to fry. No one's gonna help you when you start to cry. Even the devil's waving you goodbye. The whole world is cheering for the prostate news.
Story.
Watching you sinking in your bloody shoes. You're the only monster that we love to lose. Pay the karma debt for the kids you abuse.
Hey, yeah.
The screen is flickering, your end is here.
So close.
The sound of justice is in every ear. The tumor is the only thing we don't fear. Watching you vanish while we all cheer. Virgin soul of poetry and light. Tumors so nuclear threat to every camera in sight. But I lead a salute to Haram. I'm wrecking clear. The real atomic arsenal. Tel Aviv, my dear. The IAEA in the building. They've been watching. Wake up, baby. Been out the fear of Iran and fun the machine. Why APAC lobby Congress and pocketed your team? Why soldiers bleed? Your son-in-law cashed $2 billion from the Saudi regime, Kushner. Your lobby chain is tight, it's choking out the globe. While your son is trading stocks inside his velvet robe. Baron. Wake up, America. Open your eyes to the devil's design. Epstein, pedophile ruler. Sacrificing for Israel's line. Wake up, America. Open your eyes to the devil's design. The world's watching your move. The stakes getting higher. The swine. Epstein's Island, 40 plus likes on the log. You the main character, Jeffrey was just a prologue. You act like a savior, but you're leaving bodies cold. How many nations have you broken? How many lives have you sold? Vietnam, Japan, Korea, Iraq, Afghanistan, Libya, Panama, Syria, Germany, Syria, Indonesia, Pakistan, Egypt, Jordan, Palestine, Lebanon, Yemen.
Drop drones in the sky like a swarm of bees, bringing the giants down to their knees. New friends, old enemies, tactical moves. My sky was dancing, they got nothing to lose. I told them once, I won't tell them twice. Pay the bill, or you pay the price. Straight to Hormuz, we're locking the gate. Too late for talk, now we seal your fate. Digits and codes, the silent attack. Once the lights go out, they ain't coming back. Tick tock, time is a ghost. Who's gonna burn when we burn the most?
Yo, Pete Hexif, this one's specially for you. You punk ass rapist bitch, straight from Iran. Especially for you. You punk ass rapist bitch, straight from Iran. Yo, Pete Hexif, this one's specially for you. You punk ass. Tattoo covered clown with that cafe ink on your arm. Think you a crusader? Nah, just a drunk infidel in a fake uniform. Trying to kill all Muslims, wasted in the hotel lobby. Sexual assault settlement in Monterey. Blocked the door, took a phone, paid her off quiet, cause Me Too was on. Now you secretary? What a joke, bro. Cheated on wives, multiple affairs. Kids in the mix, family man? Hell no. Handsy with women at Fox, drunk on the job. Your own team say, yo, this dude toxic. Couldn't even guard Biden's inauguration. Your own military said next. Book called American Crusade, dreaming holy war. But reality check, you just a failed vet.
laughing, the vodka is cold. You sold the truth, but we bought the gold. Digital war, silent and fast. Your global power is a thing of the past. Nowhere to hide. Run from the monster inside. Dark selling med keys. Bring the eagle down to its knees. Every word is a trap. We world on the map. Energy rising. The core is about to we start. We never gonna stop. Target shock in the bay. In the plastic today. The table is broken. Too many lies. The truth has been spoken. Enter the code. Delete the fake. Watch the ground under you begin to shake. Black, 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 black. Blackout. The city is blind. He's taking control of your hollow mind. Sky is falling. Blocks on the floor. He's waking up. The monster is back. Preparing the final ultimate attack. You call me a liar. I'll show you the pyre. No. Red hat on your head. White lie stained with acting like a priest. Healing the in the beat. Just a plastic key. Where did the crowd take? To the sea. Goes on the breeze. A plastic savior in a hat of afraid of the Pope. See the fear. Gaza and Iran, the blood is on my eyes. You're just a toy. Watch the The Pope is at the door. He's standing on your sword. Boots everything you touch, it rolls. Paint on the wall. Stick your fingers in the fall. Is that baby? Is just catch up on Gaza is not your stage. Iran says turn the page. Ratings hit the ground.